Welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Tanya reached out with a really good question because I'm seeing this everywhere too, Tanya. Tiff, I'm seeing the treadmill trend, 12, 3, 30, everywhere, but it sounds really confusing to me. What actually is it? It's all over socials as a means to shred. What are the benefits? Okay, so the viral trend 12, 3, 30 workout is setting up your treadmill at an incline of 12 and a speed of 3 miles per hour, which is roughly about 5 kilometers per hour, and then walking for 30 minutes. All right. Now, the concept originated from a social media influencer, Ricardo. She shared it on YouTube in 2019 and TikTok in November in 2020, and the video just went viral. It's racked up over 12 million views, and now everyone's doing the 12-3-30 treadmill workout. It's gained a lot of popularity as being very effective, but is it effective? Let's break it down. Okay, so I really wanted to look at this. First up, you've got to consider your cardio, the cardiovascular fitness there. And yes, there's some good endurance in this. Walking at a significant incline for 30 minutes is good cardio, and it's going to build endurance and strength for the heart. So it's very good in that respect, and it's going to help your heart health a lot. You're going to reduce your blood pressure, improve your heart health, and lower cholesterol levels. So I give it a tick for being good cardio. Now, it's also gone viral because people think it's a way to shred. And so let's look at weight loss and weight management here. So caloric burn, does it burn calories? Absolutely. Like the combination of an incline and a consistent pace does increase the intensity of the walking, and that leads to a higher calorie burn compared to walking on a flat surface. So definitely good for weight loss or weight management. And consistent cardio exercise, especially moderate to intensity like this, it does make it very accessible for people. So anyone can do it, which is great. And it's quite easy to do. 30 minutes, bit of an incline. It's quite a good pace. You can bring that pace up if you get really confident, and you are going to burn some fat. The optimal goal for physical activity is 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity alongside 2 strength activities per week, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention in the US, okay? So maintaining 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate is where you should be for the fat burning zone. And this would absolutely do that. To estimate your highest heart rate, again, you subtract your age from 220 to determine the number of maximum beats per minute. Okay, so you can work out 60 to 70% there, and then you can see if you are in the fat burning zone. Are there fat burning zones? That's another podcast, I guess. We could go into that. Really, I do think that this is going to burn fat, and it's really great because it's not going to burn muscle. It's not like a long cardio session that's going to eat away at your lean muscle stores, and they're your fat factories. So you want to really maintain your lean muscle mass, and the walking is still a good cardio that doesn't eat at that muscle mass. So it's really, really good actually for calorie burn. Then you've got the muscle toning aspect, which is targeting the lower body muscles, which is really great. Your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your quads, they're really working a lot harder than walking over a flat surface. So it does lead to more muscle tone and strength, absolutely. And your muscles have 2 types of fibers. You've got your slow twitch and fast twitch. And whilst fast twitch muscle fibers fatigue quite easily, think high intensity HIIT, short duration bursts of exercise, your slow twitch muscle fibers contribute to endurance, so long duration, low intensity, as they don't fatigue as quickly. And the 12-3-30 workout focuses on the slow twitch, which can be activated through, this kind of sustained aerobic exercise. And adding an incline workout really helps build that muscle, which is great. We're always all about building lean muscle mass. And the other thing it does, which is really great, is the incline puts the posterior chain into action. So your glutes, your hamstring, your lower back, your calf muscles. We don't often work the posterior chain. We're all about the front of the body, but your back body is really, really important to improve your lower body strength and your overall balance and calibration. So really important. Then you've got core engagement in this because of the incline. So your core muscles are working, your strength and stability, which is really great. I love walking for stress relief and mental health benefits and how achievable it is. It's like if you set yourself up for failure by going, I'm going to go for a 10K run, and then you don't do it, and then you beat yourself up, and then you feel guilty, then you do nothing, and you have the all or nothing attitude. I love a walk because anyone can go walking. You just go walk on an incline on the treadmill, give yourself 30 minutes and it's done. You have that exercise satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment, and your mood is boosted through the release of endorphins. So it's really a win-win. And it's very convenient and it's something that you can stick to. So you've got consistency of routine, and the straightforward nature of the 12-3-30 workout makes it easy to stick to. And it's a key factor in long-term health and fitness, isn't it? Just being able to stick to something. So I think that the 12-3-30 workout is a great workout. It's got a lot of benefits, especially if you're going from being quite sedentary and wanting to bring the intensity up a little bit. Well, adding that incline is fantastic. It's something that you can play with as well. You don't have to go straight to the 12 incline. You could go 10-3-30 and work your way up. That would be a really great way. And for those with joint issues and injuries, the incline can actually really help with not having that pain, and it can really help with injuries and build that posterior chain strength. The other thing that's gained a lot of popularity, especially from the Kardashians, and I see them on there all the time, is the Stairmaster. Walking stairs is fantastic, but it does get a little bit boring. And I like to have the end in sight, 30 minutes. Okay, I can do that on a cardio machine or a piece of equipment, but just treading and you just don't know when you're going to get off. It's just like, it's a little bit boring. It's still working the same muscles. You're activating the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, the posterior chain of the body, really working those muscles and getting very, very strong. And it's great for the glutes. But I would say they're very similar in workouts. It's just about personal preference. What do you prefer? Bringing a bit of resistance into the Stairmaster, fantastic as well. Yeah, I think it comes down to personal preference because they are working very similar muscle groups. So if you're looking at the 12-3-30 workout, is it a complete workout? Is that something you go to the gym, you got the best bang for your buck? I think so. I think it's a great cardio option. If you're still getting your strength training in and you want to add some cardio into your week, this is a great standalone cardio workout. 30 minutes of this, fantastic. You could add in a little bit of glute activation before you do it. So put the band around your knees, do your crab walks, do some clams, do some fire hydrants. That is going to activate the glutes and they're going to be primed and ready for, doing the incline work. That would be amazing. Also, I was just thinking, if you have bad knees, you can still do this workout. You just got to walk backwards on the treadmill. Okay. So walking forwards up an incline is going to hurt your knees, but if you walk backwards, it's not going to hurt your knees at all. And it's only going to strengthen the patellar ligament and make your knees really bulletproof. So I do backwards incline walking often to strengthen my knees and my muscles. So that's another tip. You don't have to be doing this forwards. You can do it backwards. Just remember, after you've done any kind of workout, you want to cool down. And that doesn't mean you quickly grab your keys, grab your phone, grab your bag, leave the gym and go home and then do some stretching or whatever. It needs to be done quickly after your workout, especially if it's cardio. You want to bring your heart rate back down. You want to do that whilst you're stretching and calming your nervous system back down to homeostasis. You don't want to go from a workout into rushing because that keeps the cortisol levels up, right? And you're still in that fight or flight mode. You want to bring it back down to safety where it's rest and digest mode. You give your body a minute, and that is the gentle static stretches that you can do, the beautiful stretches. You might be in a nice glute stretch like a pigeon pose, or you might do a beautiful child's pose that's really nice on the lower back and it gets into the glutes, or you might go for something like a thoracic stretch with the upper back where you just want to really get the whole body into it. And these cool down movements are really important because of the nervous system. It's the nervous system that has to come first, and you don't want to go from 0 to hero and not warm up. You want to warm up and prime the body with some dynamic stretching and mobility work. Then you go and some activations that mimic the movement patterns that you're about to do in your workout. And then you do the workout, and then you need to cool down and bring that nervous system back down, bring the heart rate down so you're not getting dizzy and you're not shocking the body anymore. And the body knows, oh, this is safety. There's a time to go hard and there's a time to be safe and relaxed. And I love a bit of box breathing in a nice stretching position. Today, I did an upper body workout, and then I finished with some cat-cow stretches, some child's pose, and I was just concentrating on my breath. 4 beats in, 4 beats hold, 4 beats out, bit of box breathing, and then I can easily have my protein powder or, my supplements straight after the gym, and I know they're digesting and my body is accepting it all. You don't ever want to be in a rushing women's syndrome. That's an actual thing. And I think Dr. Libby Weaver wrote a book about rushing women's syndrome, and it's just about keeping those cortisol levels high and stress and the body stress out. Even if you don't feel like you're in psychological stress, your body can be in physical stress if it hasn't calmed down and had a moment straight after the workout. So always do your cool down. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company. So please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_XO and let me know what topics and questions you'd love me to answer. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.